How's it going, everyone? My name is Kingdom Ace, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. In the last episode, we found out the dear great Deku Tree is cursed. Some man from the desert cursed him, it doesn't make any sense. But we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna do something. And I actually think I said something I shouldn't have said, because this isn't the first time I've recorded this episode. But without further ado, if you guys, it doesn't matter what platform you're watching on, hope you guys grab a snack and enjoy the episode. Let's do it. Inside the Deku Tree. Alright, this is known, for those of you that don't have too much Zelda background, this is known as a dungeon. Dungeons and temples are very, very common in Zelda games. They're the main, I guess you could say, meat of the game that Link has to go through and solve puzzles, defeat enemies, defeat bosses and stuff like that to get through and further and progress yourself through the story. It is just one of many. And like I explained in the last episode, these Deku Babas can turn into two different things. If you hit them when they're like this, regular, you get a new item that we haven't seen yet, a Deku Nut. And it's good for stunning enemies and etc. Which is it's pretty handy. So again, like I said, when they're standing up normally, that's how they end up becoming Deku Sticks. When they're normal... Okay, hold on. Alright, again, like I said in the last episode, this is a 3-heart run. Those of you that guys don't see in the title, this is a 3-heart run, meaning that throughout the game you normally progressively can get more hearts to go further into the game. And by hearts I mean health. So me at the end of the game is gonna have 3 hearts. So I'm not gonna go and get that just yet. But it's possible. It's definitely possible. See, why would I go and jump off just to get that when I could just get one right here? Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. Alright. With all the enemies on it, yes, I can. What could it be? 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 It is a map! Thank you! Now we can see all the places we visited before, which is very, very handy, and that's probably going to be the first major chest you see in each dungeon. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the A button on the upper screen. Yep, that's it right there where it says attack. Bar is closed behind us. I actually made a video about that. Go ahead. Pretty much whenever you see a Deku Baba, not a Deku Baba, a Deku Scrub, pretty much, and it's like in the ground, just lock on and ready your shield. He's gonna shoot a seed at you like you just saw, and then bounce back on him, and then lock onto him, and you can talk to him. Wow, forgive me, master, if I give you a tip, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, you hold forward, you'll roll onto the ground when you land. So yeah, he's pretty much saying if you fall off a cliff or something like that, or jump off an edge. Why does Link spin like that? It's so weird. But pretty much if you jump off a cliff, you'll end up if you go forward, you'll end up rolling instead of just suffering fall damage. Because yes, fall damage is in this game. For those people that didn't know, there's a little place up there. I think I know what it is, but I'm gonna check it out. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? We got a slingshot, a fairy slingshot. Thanks, Cosmo and Wanda. That's what I always think about whenever I hear like a fairy item. I always think about Cosmo and Wanda. Mini treasure chest. We got a recovery heart. Thanks. Even though we didn't really need it, but oops, I can still hit it from here. Okay, I need to equip my new little item. Alright, so we're gonna hopefully get it down right here. Yep, okay. I was wondering if Alright, quick edit there. I don't know what happened. It stopped recording my audio for some reason. Audacity never messes up, but I don't know. That kind of thing just triggers me because it makes an easy editing process harder just by doing something like that. Alright, I don't want to lose a seed, so... Alright. There we go. Alright, another new item we actually get right here. Deku Seeds. Yep, Deku Seeds. Pretty much these are just, Deku Seeds is just ammo for our slingshot. So there's a difference between Deku Nuts. Deku Nuts actually stun enemies when you throw them at someone. But while Deku Seeds are just ammo. So don't get them confused or wonder why you can't equip them. So I've seen people do that. I really don't have to actually take this guy down. But I mean, why not? I'm going to need to take one of them down in a second, though. Alright. No item. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, we're just going to... How did that happen? Don't attack me. What? That's stupid. I promise you. I blame the dead zone. Alright. First thing we're going to do is we need to get a Deku stick. Get it. Fire, baby. Fire. Alright. Then we're just going to light this on fire. It just opens up our pathway. Because I remember when I first played through this game, I just did not understand why he was not doing that. It wasn't my first Zelda game, but I guess it was my first 3D Zelda game. And I was just like, oh, what is happening? Alright. So, in the last episode, I actually figured this out. Alright, I'm going to show off a little something. I don't think I would have ended up showing it off. I probably was going to edit it out. But I figured out, I guess, a way to do it. This could be the way. I don't know. It's been a little minute. But, you know, I'm just going to hit him to stun him. And then make my way across. Because if you come close to him, he's going to fall down. He's going to blast you back. So, also, this is a gold Skulltula. It's a kind of a rare enemy, I guess you could say, in the game, since they only appear in dungeons. When you get these, you end up, what was it? It's to break the skull's curse. And I know that probably won't make any sense, but I'll probably explain it later on. So it's not too important. It's not, I guess, relative to the story, I guess you could say. So, but we're mainly talking about the story here. So, you know, that's what we're all here for. Zelda has a great story. It does. And there is so much lore behind the Zelda franchise. That's why I really love the Zelda franchise so much. So great. Alright. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I just meant to take my sword out. Okay. Gonna attack him. And by the way, I guess you could see, you can only attack these Skulltulas by actually like waiting for them to turn backwards, because that's their weak spot. And now after you gather the compass and everything like that you pretty much just have to go back and take that leap of faith all the way to the bottom. Alright, and now we're at the next part of the dungeon, which is underneath where we were before. So the next thing we're going to want to do is hit this switch to turn on this fire. Gonna burn that, and then we're gonna open up this treasure chest, and I believe we're gonna get something useless. Yeah, it's just a heart. So with this, we're actually going to use a stick, and we're gonna jump down to this area right here, and then jump to this area, and that way we can light this fire leading to the next area. Oh, I kept my stick. Hey. All right, since we're at full hearts, I'm just gonna continue. Hey, go. All right. Alright, you guys know what to do. Boom. Just like that. Forgive me. Okay, he's going to teach us something cool that pretty much we're going to see his brothers. And you can only defeat them and they'll let you pass to the next area if you defeat them in the order. 23 is number 1. That's the little thing. Do we think you're a traitor? No, I would not. Of course I think you're a traitor. You're about to get your brethren killed. Well, I'm not going to kill them. I'm just going to give them a piece of their own medicine, I guess you could say. Open the door, Link. What? I'm telling you, I pressed it. Okay, yeah, Navi's telling us now that if we go underwater... And sorry if I skip past the tutorials, I just kind of want to explain it. If we go into water, we can press A to dive down deeper. You have a time limit how long you can be underwater. But yeah, pretty much you get... And if you press L... while we're underwater, we get another perspective. Come on, this area. Come on. Okay. Pretty much we had to lower the water so that we can fit underneath here, because if the raft that we're on would have been too high up, and then our head would have been, chopped off by the spikes. Or we just would have been punctured really badly and, bled out and, might have possibly died instantly. So, yeah, it's kind of important. Now she's telling us that if we stand next to a block and press A, pretty much the action icon is everything. When you get near something, you can grab it and press. That's literally it. And sorry, I guess I don't know if I'm ruining the feel of it. I don't know. I'm not really trying to. It's just I want to explain everything that I can in this video, because this is probably the only video that we'll have to, because this is the first dungeon and everything revolves around what you learn in the first dungeon, because it's the only one that you get tutorials in. Sit down. I'll let this man get a hit on me. Like, what? Alright. Nope. Did not mean to do that. Okay. We're going to go ahead and grab this fire. We're going to put it on this lamp and this lamp right here. And it's going to lead us into the next area. Also, that's another trick too, that if you have a Deku stick out and it's on fire, it's going to burn out. So if you just swing like with your sword, it's going to go away. And it'll be as if you didn't use your stick, which is good. Because you want to save Deku Sticks, especially in this one, because you don't want to have to go hunt down Deku Babas, even though they're everywhere. Still gets annoying. I still never really saw the purpose of this. I'm pretty sure there's nothing back there. Nothing relevant to the story is back there, so I'm going to ignore it. And I shouldn't have put that away just yet. Alright, because we need the fire for over here. We're going to burn our way to the next area. Alright. And they can still get you while you're over here, even though we're at a different perspective. Oh, here they come. Go! Link, go! Alright. Alright. Yep, okay. Now we're at the same room we just were, but from a different room. You see, remember that's when we were over there and everything? But this is so important. Do not miss this block, because you technically don't have to do it. But just in case anything happens, like if you want to come back to this dungeon again, like to collect the gold skulltulas or something like that, if you want to, or just to come back just to revisit, to see how much better you've gotten and stuff like that, that'll be there, so that way you don't have to, suffer and go through the entire dungeon again. Alright. I'm gonna defeat... Die. More Deku Sticks. More Deku Sticks. No, you're not attacking me. Alright. You also actually have to go back. The main reason you actually got to go put that there is so you can come back here. Grab the Deku Stick. Oh, I'm surprised I made that. And you can dodge roll to burn this spider web. And jump down for another leap of faith. And if you guys remember... Ooh, actually, give me another heart, yeah. If you guys remember, he told us he ordered to defeat his brothers, and these are his brothers. Remember, we have to defeat them. 23 is number 1. That was the hint he gave us. Okay, 23. I'm probably going to get hit a few times, so... Okay, come on. 23 is number 1. Yep, that's all of them. And if you don't do it quick enough and catch him, then he's going to go back in and you have to do it all over again. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. You are to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma. Strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Why does Link spin like that? I never understood that. Why? It doesn't make any sense, but it's so funny at the same time. Alright. I've got to say the game is running way better than it was before. I mean, it was still running good, but it's probably because I'm recording it a bit differently than I was before. The game looks fantastic, and I know you all saw that, but the battle doesn't actually get initiated until we take a good look at what we're looking at right here. Look at that. Division. Childhood PTSD. The parasitic armored arachnid, Goma. Queen Goma. Oh, get him. I missed it. Okay, and I took damage for no reason. There we go. So pretty much when the eye turns red, that's when Goma is most vulnerable. We actually got a lot of hits in. That's when Queen Goma is the most vulnerable. And after each session, she's going to crawl up one of these pillars and go up top and lay eggs. And they're going to be Goma babies, and you'll have to defeat them in order for her to come back down. So when they spawn, try doing a jump attack like that. It beats them in one hit. Like that. That way you won't even have to deal with them. Alright, she's going to be coming back. Ooh, it's about to stun her with the Deku Seed. Oh, like that. And then that's when you can go in and get your damage in. I recommend trying to get 2 spin attacks in. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. You'll both get it done quick. I'm going to make it here in time for her to lay her babies. Okay, you can see her shadow right about here. But when they start falling, make sure you do the jump attack. Okay. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Try to make sure she doesn't fall on you too. Alright. Oh! There we go. Get her! There we go. See, we got a lot of hits in before. So it only took 1 hit that last time. And that is the Parasitic Armored Arachnid Queen Goma. And this would be where you would decide if you're trying to do a 3-heart run. As soon as you grab that, the 3-heart run is canceled. But for this playthrough, I'm not going to be doing that because I'm going to test my Zelda abilities and do a 3-heart run. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it with me. But the episode's not over just like that. So, you know. There we go. Let's go see the Great Deku Tree. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell thee. Wouldst thou listen? Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorceress powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. And Furore, the goddess of courage. With her strong, flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Stop going so fast, text. I can't read that quick. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Furore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And the golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence. And the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with an evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to the castle, Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt shortly meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with thee, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse upon me. And with that being said, we got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future departs upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Shouldst thou ever lose thy way, seek a vision of the path from the Sheikah Stone that stands between thy home. Navi the Fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat thee, Navi. Goodbye. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. The great Deku Tree is gone. Boy, if you don't get your... Hey, Link, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you let a thing like that happen? It's all your fault. Boy, that boy just disappeared, bro. That's what he needed to do. He needed to get up out before... That boy Link got a Kokiri sword on his side. I will destroy you. I will destroy you, kid. Alright, let me just get a quick 5 rupees. Just like that. That's literally it. But, actually, let's go see... Actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah, she's not here. We're gonna actually go off and see about our destiny. We must continue. The great Deku Tree, he's gone, so we must carry out his will. Oh, you're leaving. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link, because you're different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. You receive the Fairy Ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Tap the Ocarina button on the lower screen to start playing it. You can play different notes with the L, Y, X, A, and R button. Press B to quit playing. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Welcome everyone to Hyrule Field, a place we will constantly see all the time. Probably every other video. So, I hope you guys are going to be getting used to it. But I'm going to end the episode off right here, actually. but I wanted to get that last cutscene in just so we can get a little bit more story in, because I mean this is pretty much almost a fully story related episode, even though we got a lot of story at the beginning of the dungeon. At the end of the last episode we're about to go into the dungeon, and in this episode we went in, finished the dungeon completely, and then so it only took us about 14 minutes or so to do this dungeon. I don't know how long the final product is, but thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot. I really want to do so much with this Let's Play. That's why I decided to make it a 3-heart run, because I know that's pretty entertaining, especially it may not seem like much now, but when we actually get into the game and we get to face like bosses and hard enemies and stuff like that that do a lot more damage, then y'all will see what I'm talking about, why 3-heart runs are like hard. So, well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a rating for me. Lets me know how much you guys are enjoying the series. Lets me know that you guys are enjoying what I'm doing, because it just makes me so much more motivated to do even like so much better for you guys too. 2017 is our year. It's the year of the Loyal Knights. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, follow, subscribe, become a Loyal Knight today, because 2017 is going to be great for all of us. I have a Discord channel, actually. It's always in the description below. Discord server open to all Loyal Knights. It's really fun. We have game nights, stuff like that in there. It's all nice being getting to know each other better and stuff like that. I get to interact with you guys. You guys get to interact with me. I really appreciate that sort of thing. You guys have showed so much love in it. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D.